welcome back to another episode of ADHP. My name's Zaga.
And I'm Nick, and we're back on a regular schedule.
Yes, I'm back from vacation. I lost my beard.
I'm not going to lie, I thought that potentially you had cloned yourself in Hawaii, and this was the version that you sent back.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Honestly, what it was, I shaved my beard line down too much, and I was like, I got to grow the beard back out. So, and you know what? I've been wearing these dad hats very often, and I'm like, might as well go full uncle. I was like, if I'm gonna look at this camera right now and look you dead in the face, they look like an uncle. See the fanny pack, wearing a puka necklace, we're ready to go. But yes, I'm back from vacation. As you guys seen, if you guys follow the YouTube, I hope you did. I hope you watched the Zaga saga. It's my own little side quest. Yeah. Ula follow right here. Put your fingers up, acknowledge. We got a lot of fun stuff, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the trip. Obviously, if you want more information about the trip, go watch the Zaga saga for the actual video of it. Nick, did you watch any of it?
Yeah, I've been sharing it too. You're welcome.
Oh, I appreciate you. You have a lot more followers. I'm new to this content creation world. New to this.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared.
Why are you scared?
Listen. No, I've known
you. By the way, I tried to do this no sunglasses thing. This shit is blinding. I'm over it.
I've known you for a fair amount of years now, and your tism.
It's been almost a decade. It's been almost a decade you've known me.
Wow. And I've seen how you grasp onto things, especially new things. It's your tism and the ADHD. But I don't know how far you're going to go into this, but I feel like you're going to give gung ho it, and I feel so bad.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for
good.
Ellie. I feel bad for Ellie. I feel bad for your wallet.
Listen. The good news is I have security cameras all over the house, so I've already planned to be so meta that I have a reality show, Big Brother style, baby.
That will benefit you because I don't have cameras inside my house. I have one in my front porch, and then one in my backyard. But they don't capture anything, but they're just for a sense of security.
I mean, there's not going to be anything worth capturing. I will buy more at some point. At some point, there will be more comedic things that I will do, and as I start streaming and as I start doing more, I know Copper and I are going to be doing some games. We've already discussed some games that we're going to be playing together once he gets his setup situated. I have a new microphone, old microphone, new microphone back together.
It's retro.
Yes. It's a new old microphone again, and new look, new mustache.
Yeah, I'm still kind of jealous about it.
Well, you like the stash?
I do, because listen, man, I wish I could do it. My thing is like if I shave, and I checked out through ChatGPT. I was like, hey, take away the beard, leave me a mustache, because I was trying to get a whole Dominic Mysterio mustache going. ChatGPT did me so fucking dirty. I looked like I belonged on a fucking list. It looked so bad.
Yeah, you won't be allowed within 500 yards of a school.
Absolutely not. And my thing is I have a cleft right here. So like the mustache right here kind of grows thick. I'm not even bullshitting you. If this grows thick enough, I look like I'm fucking in Germany.
So the real trick is you gotta have a little stubble, nice little stubble beard. You know what I'm saying? Not a thick beard, but a stubble beard. You can't go full shaven and then clean. You can't go Mr. Magoo.
Here's the thing, though. I don't know what my face looks like if I take this down.
I'm not gonna lie. We've all, everyone's been following on the show that I've been going through a weight loss journey. Right? I've lost about 30 pounds.
See,
and with that weight loss journey, I didn't know where my jawline was this whole time. I haven't shaved my face. In approximately 15 years. Yeah, probably since I was 20. So I was like, let's trim it down all the way. It's not shaved. Like I just took a buzzer.
And
went to a one guard. Just went all the way down. But
I feel where my jawline is. Kinda.
Yeah. So I wanted to see what did I look. Last time I looked on this. There's some double chin going on there, and no more double chin. So I feel good. I got a little
Oh,
smile
no,
going on.
I feel my double chin.
uh,
Well,
but it
that's
felt
not
like I
good.
looked good. I felt good. I feel like I look good. Some people will
Yeah, no,
disagree. It's fine.
it's a good look. I'm not gonna lie, like,
Well, listen, the stash is growing thick, and I love rocking a thick stash. Ellie's not a fan, but
wow,
she says
I
it
would've lost
ages
that
me.
bet. It ate I thought it made you look younger.
I don't know. I dig it, especially when I rock the dad hats. By the way, I love my Mahalo hat. Um, but I did want to show a couple things that I did show in one of the videos. Obviously, I did show my rule of follow, which I am very, very, very happy with. Nick, do not ask me how much I spent on this, but
I I
it did have to be purchased. There was
I'm
only one place in all of Hawaii that had it, and it had to be purchased, and I think that's fair.
I told myself the day that you all left, I told myself, "I will not ask the expenses of which you indulged on." I refuse. My sanity could not take what because my gut tells me doesn't tell me an amount. It tells me, like, like, what size-wise, and it's not good. So, I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't care to
I
know what
mean, the
because I
oval
know Hawaii.
follow, fairly fair, reasonable. It wasn't over 100. I'll tell you that.
Well, I know Hawaii is expensive as is because of where it's at. I understand why it's
Very,
expensive.
very.
Because you have to import everything. I understand that. So I already know money was well spent over there. Experience, everything. I get it. I don't knock you for that. Everything else though, I just refuse. I don't care to know. Out of sight, out of mind. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay. I will tell you that it's something you're gonna yell at me about. I'm addicted to macadamia nuts now. I just want you to know that. Because
Oh,
macadamia nuts are huge in Hawaii. It's a big thing in Hawaii. Everything's macadamia nut coffee, macadamia nut chocolate. So I
oh yeah,
brought
their
macadamia nut
coffee.
chocolate with me. Oh, the coffee was, dude, Kona coffee. I'm a sucker
Oh
for that.
yeah, gas. The white macadamia Kona coffee is
Oh,
absolutely to die for.
dude. And of course, I came home and I didn't buy any coffee when I was there. I came home and I'm like, I want to order some
Amazon.
coffee. It was $50 a fucking bag.
Yeah, well
No
worth it.
shot. Not ordering it.
Oh no,
I did,
that's where you draw the
however.
line.
Well, hold on. That's
Okay.
not where I drew the line. Because I came here with chocolates for gifts for friends, right? And I kept some chocolate for myself.
Chocolate.
Yes, macadamia nut chocolate. And I
Make
ate
sure
all of my chocolate already.
they don't have a nut allergy, man.
No, they don't.
Oh, hey, I'm just saying people
One
have nut
one
allergies
person
now.
did. One person did, and they're not allowed to have any.
That
Um,
sucks.
it's for the dealership. That sucks.
Well, okay, never mind then.
He gets nothing. Um,
You get
he
nothing.
made me stay late. He made me stay late at work today. He gets nothing. Um,
This is all fair.
but it's fair. Uh, but I ran out of chocolates. So, like my normal self, I did spend $50 worth of money on 5 boxes of chocolate, macadamia nut chocolate, because I am addicted, and that's my snack for myself.
How was that a pain to get through TSA?
No, I just when I put it in my carry-on and just
Well,
freshened
I
it.
didn't know. I know like they're real like finicky with like when you bring food back from like a different state
Not
or
really.
country.
Not really. Like, it wasn't really that serious. Like, so Juliana went with us as well, and
Yeah.
she brought back, like, plants because you can buy, like, these sticks that you can plant, whatever, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
propagation or whatever. No problem. I never said anything.
That's
But I
so
did
fuck
buy some cool stuff. I do wanna talk about. I did buy some other hats that were really cool. This is one of my favorite hats here. I thought it was pretty cool. The Shaka, right? Um, on
Soul
the back,
Ruka.
it says Aloha. It says Aloha on the back, and they got a little, Aloha print underneath, right? It's cool. Got this at the little, street fair or the little, Aloha Stadium swap meet. Little, like, fairgrounds. Um, and this one is really cool. It says Waikiki. Has a little, Shaka on the back. But there was a collection line that was designed by a local artist there that the store paired up with. And there was a limited run, so they sold out of these, like, very quickly. So I had to get one of these, which I'm like, this fits my style.
Yeah.
But there was one thing specifically that I had to find, and it was a little bit of a deep dive that I had to find. And I wanted to make sure that I got it, and I promised you that I would get it for you.
For
just for
me.
you, just for you, Nick.
For
And I
me.
waited to open. I waited to open it for you, and I'm gonna walk to the camera for you.
I can't see shit. God, get glasses off. Still blurry. I can't see shit.
I know. I can't. I can't get it to focus.
Oh dear God.
It's a Labubu. It's a Labubu, and we are opening it live on the episode. I've never opened one before, and I'm very excited. So guys, you're gonna go down this experience with me. Um, so it's the live unboxing. Um, Now, granted, there was a $200 one that I didn't buy, and there's a story that goes along with this. So as we open this, we're gonna tell the story. My favorite store that I found, place called 88Ts, which is where I bought this shirt. Oh, where's my so this little logo right here. Place called 88Ts. It's a locally owned shop. The store was opened in 1988. For the first time we went there, uh, the first time we went there, music's blasting. It looks like a thrift shop, and there's just clothes thrown everywhere, and you're just sifting through clothes trying to find shirts that you like in your size. And we bought a couple shirts. We liked them. I'm gonna be wearing them throughout the rest of the season and streams and whatnot, because they're literally my favorite shirts. I'm wearing one right now. It's the shirts. Great quality, great pricing. They're like $20 a shirt. Can't go wrong, especially on vacation, right? I think that's a fair price for a shirt. Do you agree? Yeah. I think that's what we charge. So yeah, last day of the trip, I wanted to, I have a thing, by the way, that I have to do laundry. Um, I don't come home with dirty laundry from vacation.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, right. Like I want to come home, open up my luggage, and put the clothes away. I think that's a smart move.
It is.
That's a life hack. It's a life hack. Go to a laundromat and then just do your laundry. So we were walking towards the laundromat, and we weren't feeling that great the last day. Which I don't know if you guys watched the video, you've seen it was very short. I don't have a lot to say on that one, but we were not feeling well. Tummy's not feeling great, and the store is only open for 5 hours. That's how like crazy they are. They only need to be open for 5 hours. So I was a little bummed out that we missed the window of them being open. So I was like, all right, whatever. I missed it. It's fine. I got a couple shirts. So as we're walking towards the laundromat, we walk past it, and Ellie goes, "Hey, uh, looks like they're open. The door's open." And I'm like, "Oh, let me pop in real quick." So I walk in. I see them sit. The owner's sitting there, and I'm like, "Hey, are you guys still open?" They're like, "Yeah, we're still open. We'll be open just for you." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." And they're like, "Oh, look, our dog's here for you too." And I turn around, and there's little Frenchie. But if you've watched the video, you'll see Isla, little Frenchie that I met. And I end up chit chatting with them for about 15, 20 minutes. There's Ellie and Juliana are outside, and they're like, "What the fuck is going on in there?" Um, and then they gave me 2 free shirts because I played with their dog and talked to them all about how I was gonna mention it on the podcast and all this stuff. And they gave me a discount on this Labubu because I told them I am strictly only buying this to do this for you, Nicholas. And they found that to be so hysterical that they gave me a discount so I could do this just for you. Now, I have my Labubu. Oh, ooh, it's a little. What is this? There's so many things. Oh well, that's a little sticker. It's a little black. It's a little black one. Ellie has called dibs that if it is the little black fuzzy guy, she gets to keep it. And so let's see what I got, guys. Get my first ever Labubu. And this is an official Labubu. This isn't a Lafufu or one of the knockoff brand ones. It's an actual Labubu. And it's the black one. It's the little black Labubu. Hey, babe. You should come up here. Got your Labubu. Yeah. It's happened. Guys, it's happened. I was really hoping it wasn't that one because the Labubu would have been clipped onto this for every week. So Nick had to stare at it. You know, I'm actually very happy that this happened. Very happy that this happened. Nick, how you feeling over there, pal?
Excuse me.
It's happened on air. It's happened on air. It's happened on air. Hey, Ellie got a little. Ellie's not going to be on camera, but Yes, we got the little black Labubu for Ellie. Nick, quit. No, you can have all of this. I don't know, but you can have all of this. Nick, you can have fun. Nick has quit the podcast.
Why in God's green earth? This is horseshit.
Uh, he's gonna freak
I
out when he
haven't
knows
had
how
a
much I
good
spent.
fucking crash out in like months. And now I've got this bullshit to watch on the fucking daily. And then I got to hear about it for months to come. And I know that it's going to be making guest special appearances because you're a sick, twisted, irresponsible man.
The best part is, guys, he doesn't have his
I
headphones
can't
on.
hear you right now through the anger right now because fuck the glasses. It's no more namaste Nick. It's just
I'm gonna buy more for more situations like this, and he's not gonna know
He.
because I want more of this.
Why?
Because I need this,
I feel like Shia LaBeouf, just don't do it. Just
but I need to do it now.
don't do it.
I'm ordering another one as we speak.
Ah.
Literally on StockX right now. He is not prepared. Oh shit, this one's $300? Why the fuck would I spend $300 on that?
Why the fuck would you even? God damn it. I wanted to wear the glasses for the whole fucking episode. That's not gonna happen now. My
So I might
neighbors
have to take
probably
that one
think that
back.
I'm having a fucking domestic abuse fucking over here now.
I might have to take that one back from Ellie. That one might be worth some money. I mean, Ellie has already confiscated it. She wants it.
I think I popped a blood vessel in my hand. I don't know.
Well, I mean, they're so adorable though. They're absolutely so cute. So cute. I'm just so happy it's the one that Ellie wanted. It makes it worth every penny. Do you want to know how much I spent on that, Nick?
I don't
At
care.
a discounted price?
I don't care.
$65.
That's absolutely insane.
Just so I could get that experience right there. Just that. Mwah, mwah, absolutely wonderful. That was exactly what I needed. And I can't wait to go back and edit this and watch this and just get the zoom ins, freeze frames. This was better than when I was afraid of the spider.
I hope
I
that
want this in
spider.
4K.
I hope that spider is somewhere in the studio right now. I hope to God
No.
he's waiting. He's waiting in the darkness.
I think the Labubu scared it off, and
No.
I'm in safe keepings now.
No, I know that it's that time of the year. That spider. I hope that he's brought family.
I'm going to find so many mystery boxes to get on this show just to get more crash outs that are worth it. And I'm just gonna. The best part is we're going into the busy months, so I'm gonna have expendable income.
Thank God we're almost over.
We'll be back soon. Don't worry.
I might
With
go
a
to
thicker
therapy.
mustache.
I think I might go to therapy in between seasons.
Oh, we'll get Copper to come do the therapy episode for you.
No, I will. No, I almost crashed out on him.
Well,
I'm hot. I'm sweaty. My hand hurts. My dog is
the
scared.
best part is your dog ran off. He's like, not today.
Yeah, he said he's out. He's out. He's out.
I'm over this. Dad's crashed out.
Yeah, I haven't crashed out in a good fat minute. I'm hot now. I got sweat under my armpit, like spicy armpits right now.
You're itchy.
I'm not.
Ah.
Itchy from tension.
Ooh. That was good. I needed a good laugh. Haven't laughed like that since the Titanic. Oh, man. That made my day. I needed that. I wish I bought more. I wish I had a whole I have been waiting for over a week. Like we were supposed to, just so you guys know, it is currently Wednesday night. I wanted to record this on Sunday night. I've been waiting so patiently for this is a week. That Labubu has been sitting there to torture him with. And he had no clue that the Labubu has been purchased. He had no idea until I busted that out right then and there.
I'll be honest. I honestly was hoping for and I don't know what I was hoping for. And I was trying to be optimistic, and I was hoping, like, you know what? Maybe he'll get so immersed in the Hawaiian culture and that he's decompressing and blah 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 that he's gonna forget about the Labubu, and it won't click until he's landed back in his home state. Little did I know the universe was going to fuck me without lube.
Nope. I was 1000% buying. The first day that we got there, I tried to find the Japanese store so I could buy the Labubu. I was on a mission. Completely on a mission. Still on a mission, by the way. Why are they so expensive? They're $150. They really did give me a discount. I'm gonna post this and tag ADHTs just for this moment. Say thank you for granting me this wonderful experience. I don't know what was better, Hawaii or watching you smack your foam head around your fucking office.
Well, if it makes you feel better, it's not a foam head. It was definitely it's a hard plastic head.
Oh, your hand's stinging.
Oh, yeah, both of them are well worth it. I don't regret anything. We'll probably do it again. I almost fucking gave it a super kick, but I didn't know if my leg would get up that high.
You pull a hammy on the
I would have pulled a fucking hammy, and I'd have had to call the fucking hospital to come get me.
Listen, I was tempted to send one to you, but then when I saw the price of it, I'm like, I'm not wasting that much money. If it was $20, would have definitely sent it to you. Definitely would have sent it to you.
I haven't used any of my pew pew accessories. I would have set it up and just blew the damn head off. Full disclosure.
Ellie was, I just want you to understand, while you were crashing out, Ellie was so excited and grabbed it and was like, did it come with clothes? She was at the door. She was like, did it come with clothes? I wanna dress. I'm gonna dress it up. I'll be. You have fun in the podcast. I'll be back. I bought it for her. Like she has been waiting to open this for the entire. She wants to put it on her bag. She's so excited. That was so great. But yes, we have an. I actually have an episode for us. Because like I said,
We're
if you
20
care
minutes
about,
in.
yeah, if you care about the Hawaiian vacation, I documented a ton of shit, talked about a lot. There was a lot that didn't happen. First and foremost, I do want to say the North Shore of Oahu was devastated. So at the bottom in the description, there's going to be a link for GoFundMe. The GoFundMe is a generic GoFundMe account. I'm not picking one particular person. It's going to be for a bunch of people who have made GoFundMes to help them get back to their normal, regular lives. Their houses were destroyed. Their flooding, the floods were disgusting and absolutely demolished everything there. Fuck Dole company, the company of Dole, and fuck Dole history overall. I learned a lot about that. Yeah, you know, like where you buy your pineapples. Yeah, so fuck them. And yeah,
Like the juice company.
yeah, yeah. They owned the dam that was there, and then they were like, yeah, we ain't gotta take care of that shit. And also like the day after like that shit happened, The Rock dropped the Moana trailer, and I was like, that's a little fucked up. That's a
Well,
little I'm not saying donate anything. I'm not saying he has to donate. He donated a lot of money in the fires, but like say something, dog. Just be like, yo, I was just filming over there. This is so sad. That's all you have to do. Like, this is so sad. I was just there.
I don't know. I still have my qualms with Dwayne the Rock Johnson about that whole thing. prior to the whole. I have my own issues with it, so I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Apparently, I went to the same luau that him and his mom were dancing at in one of the videos. So I was like, that's pretty cool.
But you
Except you
didn't see him.
didn't say no, no, I didn't see him. I'll send you the videos of the luau. It was pretty cool.
Do you have
It's
good
pretty
poi?
fucking cool. I did not try the poi.
Should have.
I tried real kava though. Real kava tastes like shit.
That's fair.
That was not a fun experience.
Did you like the pork? The pig?
I do. Well, so they couldn't serve the pig that was underground because it has to be made in like an actual kitchen just for restaurant purposes. But pork was good.
Oh.
Loco Moco, Windsor, Captain. Sorry, I was called out last time. Because she was like, "Oh, you started calling me Windsor." El Capitan, Escro. But yes, El Capitan. You made you made Loco Moco. Looks great on your Instagram. Try it, make it. It's delicious. It's one of my favorite dishes. I bought the shit to make it soon for me and some friends. Fried onions, fried egg. They used Wagyu beef. I can't afford that lifestyle.
Wagyu beef's
But
too
yeah.
expensive.
Yep. So we got, some 80-20. You want a fat, juicy patty, and then you serve it over rice with a bunch of gravy. Boom. Done. Delicious.
That does sound good.
Oh, so good. And then you sprinkle some green onion on it. I had it like 3 times when I was down there. And weirdly enough, ramen. So good in Hawaii.
Why? Why do you say it like that?
Because like it's a really hot place. So like you wouldn't think to get soup in a hot area.
I disagree.
I mean, like, I don't like to eat hot food in hot places.
Eh,
Like I
eh,
like barbecue is dope. But like Filipino, like I had Filipino food, I had fish. Like that's what I like to go in like tropical areas. But like to eat soup.
Well, I mean, is ramen necessarily soup? Pho
Yeah,
is.
but dog, like if I'm sweating, if I'm sweating, I don't want my steaming fucking bowl in my face as my sweat is fucking dripping into the. I don't want my broth half sweat, half chicken broth. You know what I mean? Like
I just I just don't know if I can classify ramen as soup.
it's a soup.
I I disagree. I can't get behind that.
It's Asian chicken noodle.
That's what pho is. Pho and ramen are two different things.
Tomato tomato.
Potato, tomato, but I mean pho. We're not going down this fucking thing again.
I did I did have Filipino food, which it was weird. I just want to point this out. It was really weird not being a minority. Can I really just talk about that real quick? Like, so I talked to my cousin because my cousin lives there now. We met up and he was just like, dude, it's like it was a culture shock being a majority here. Cause like I wore my Filipino hat that I normally wear on the show. And like usually when I go to places and they're like people see it that are Filipino, they're like, oh, you're Filipino, what's up? Blah blah blah. I got none of that. It was more so like, what are you doing? Cool, you're Filipino. Whoa. like, like what the fuck, bro? It was like, is this what it feels like for you when you go like out to like the world?
I don't go out in the world, but I mean,
I'm just I don't know. Like I've never been a majority. Like it was just weird to go out and it's like, oh, everyone's brown. It was just weird. Okay, I don't get it.
it's like that scene from Wolf of Wall Street. One of us, one of us, one of us.
So it really was so weird. I was like, I'm accepted. Okay, I do got one story to tell, and then we got to move on because I let the fans take over the episode today. If you're watching the show and you are not part of the Discord, highly recommend joining the Discord. Link is below to join, because there's a section called Control Center, and what I'm doing is I am usually an hour before we'd record, or just randomly before I stream, before I make a TikTok or whatever I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to get Nick and Copper involved in this as well. But before we do something, I'm gonna randomly involve you guys and give you control. And whether it's asking for a suggestion, making you guys vote, asking for a story, you have 1 hour uh, to give me the information, and boom, you have the control for it, and then that's it. And then we just go ahead and rock with what you got. So the fans have spoken. I've asked them to give me what we're gonna do this episode. I had a whole episode planned, but we're towards the end. This is episode 49, Nick. Only 3 more episodes.
Speaking of which, does this interfere with WrestleMania? 18th and 19th of April this month.
So 1, 2. Nope. Nope.
But
If
does
you
it
record on the this comes out the 3rd, you record on the 5th. That's episode 50,
and then on the 12th.
51. We'll double record on the 12th.
When's the last episode?
Last episode airs on the 24th. So we're gonna have to record on the 19th, but we're gonna have to double record on the 12th so we don't.
Yeah, because WrestleMania is 2 days, dog.
Yeah, on Orthodox Easter, we're recording 2 episodes. I hope you don't have plans.
Maybe.
Oh wait, we're next. Oh yeah,
Huh?
this Sunday's Easter. Fuck.
Yeah, this Sunday is
You celebrate Easter?
No.
Neither do I. So we're fine.
It's a
Zombie
regular
Jesus. Yeah, zombie Jesus ain't a big deal to me.
it's a regular Sunday for me.
Said. Okay. So, real quick story. At the luau, we learned a lot of things because it was all about the different islands and what the different dances meant and what all stuff happened. And one of the things that they told us was like, you know, the hakas, right? From New Zealand and Samoa and all these things where they go haka and they smacked it, right?
Yeah.
They said this was like, pre-war and all those things. Then then the Christians came, and now it's just for dancing, for symbolic purposes. That's literally what they said. And throughout the course of the whole night, and just throughout all the history we learned, it was just always Christians and colonizers. That's pretty much all that we learned. Now, up until this point, I haven't really drank. We didn't really get vacation Zaga because my back was messed up, and as you can see in the video, I talk all about it. But I drank this night. And I learned that you could scan a barcode at the table and they'll bring you drinks. Now, they had messed up and waited about 45 minutes to get me my drink. So they felt bad and they brought me a free drink.
That's
and
nice.
I downed those fuckers. Yeah, I should have drank. And they poured it heavy. My ties were poured very quickly. So I was pretty tipsy because I don't drink very often. And I had about 4 drinks, something like that. 5? Drink a little. Enough. And we get back on the bus because they had a charter bus that brought us to the hotel. Brought us there into the hotel so we could enjoy ourselves. When we got off the bus, the guy said to go back into the seats that we were originally in. Now, when we got back on the bus, tipsy Zaga, didn't go back to his proper seat. As you know, as you would when you're tipsy, right?
I mean, I stayed in my standard seat.
But I forgot where I was. So Ellie and I are sitting there, and this older Caucasian lady came up to me, and she kind of caused a stink. She wasn't nice about it. There was no aloha in her voice. She was like, "You're not in the right seat. You need to go in your seat." And I was just like, "Yo, calm the fuck down. I forgot. My bad. Chill." She's like, "Oh, you need to go to your seat. You need to assign seats." I was like, "Fucking calm." I was like, "Fucking relax." So
Not that serious.
I was like, "Yo, chill, whatever, bro." So I go back to the seat. I see the people that were sitting behind us originally, right? And I could see they were drinking too because they were laughing, having a good time, face all red. And they were looking at me and they're like, "What the fuck was her problem?" And they were loud. Like, "What's her problem?" And I just, with the swiftness, because you know how I am, naturally. And you see where this is going, Nick.
Oh, this is going to go bad.
With the swiftness, naturally, and intoxicated, I just go, "I don't know, fucking colonizers." Ellie immediately goes, stares at side eye, just And so she gives me a little slap, like, stop, you can't say that. And this lady heard me. She heard me clear as day. Now, granted, I had a little bit of a tan working at that time. Yeah, I looked like a logo. And the lady is laughing at me. And she was like, what was she saying? And I'm like, I don't know. And at the luau, they had spots where you can get like tribal painted, painted on you, like fake tattoos, right? So she had a fake tribal tattoo painted on her.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, so I dug into this bitch for that. I said, she's like, what'd she say? I said, I don't know. All I know is that this bitch got tribal fucking painted on her and my shit's inked on my fucking skin. I don't and so the Hawaiian word for white person is haole. So I just said, I don't know, fucking haole. And I just sat down in my seat and Ellie's just sitting there like this the whole time now. And the ladies behind me were cracking up. This old lady is just sitting there now hiding because now she feels embarrassed because she was an asshole. And now we learned when you are in a place where you're not the majority, don't be an asshole. I think that's fair.
I mean, just don't be an asshole anywhere. But yeah, I mean, yeah,
Don't
especially
be an
when you're
asshole anyway. But when you're in the minority, I'm going to speak up. Tribal chief, son. Acknowledge me. Yeet. I think at one point I looked at her, I'm like, yeet, bitch. I was so drunk, dude. Ellie was so
you were
uh,
the epitome of drunk Jey
you
Uso.
you asked me to. You asked me to do the Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. It was next level, all right? If I had a belt, I would have fucking went up there and threw that shit up. All right. Let's get on with the episode. We're halfway through the episode at this point. All right. So, first things first, Miss
Res-
Captain Windsor has said, return of Jar Jar Binks as a Sith, and I want 2 good Nick rants out of it. Hmm.
I mean, I don't know
Ooh.
what kind of rant you would want. I still believe that it, even though it was never confirmed, that Jar Jar Binks was 1000%.
He is the Phantom Menace.
I wouldn't say the Phantom Menace. No, he wasn't the Phantom
Oh,
Menace.
he is. He
No,
is.
he's not.
Every time that something bad happened, he's there. In that whole movie.
But there were a lot of
Even when
telltale.
even when the Emperor takes over the fucking Senate, where's Jar Jar Binks? At the Senate.
Well, yeah, because he was. Uh, oh, I forget the
The
fucking
ambassador
planet.
of Naboo.
Was he? Was he for
Naboo?
Naboo?
Yes, he was one of the ambassadors for Naboo. I think.
No, Naboo. No, he would. No, his world was underwater. Naboo was not underwater.
But Naboo is part his world is on the planet of Naboo.
Uh, no, I don't think so.
The Gungans were in Naboo. Oh my god. Gungans are a fictional race of creatures from the Star Wars universe. They are amphibious creatures that live on the planet Naboo. The most famous Gungan is the character named Jar Jar Binks. Got him. Are you really
I'm,
gonna fact check? I'm on Wikipedia right now, dog.
I'm not fact checking you. I'm checking something else about Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know
He was
if he's
yeah. So he was not the Naboo ambassador. He was the Gungan ambassador.
ah for the Gungan people. Okay, all right,
Because
and then
Queen Amidala was the ambassador technically of Naboo.
uh, I mean, I enjoyed him as a character. I understand why people said he was racially wrong. I get it, completely get it. But
I
um,
disagree.
Sammy here said DC versus Marvel. I go Marvel
Marvel,
all day long.
Marvel.
So I will say Marvel has the better superheroes. DC got better villains.
I will also say that Marvel has better movies, but DC at one point had better shows because they were
Better
the shows
cartoons.
that were that were better
Better
than
cartoons.
the actual movies. But DC now is getting their ball rolling with James Gunn as at the helm.
Eh,
Uh, he's getting there. He's doing
eh.
a lot better than what they did way back when. But I will say,
Because now Marvel's dabbling in that rated R section, and they're topping again. DC needs to be rated R for everything they do. Stop being cartoony. Stop being family friendly. You know what made The Dark Knight so good? How dark and how fucking like crazy it felt. The Joker was so good because it was dark. It felt real. That's why their villains are so good.
but
Um,
through and through, I'm Team Marvel all day. I'm a Stan fan. So
Another one was Star Wars versus Star Trek.
Star Wars, don't ever bring
Um,
that Trekkie bullshit in here. No, get the fuck out of here.
yeah, yeah.
Get
So
the
listen, I got the rebel symbol and fucking X-wings and fucking like I got Vader tattooed on me. Like, don't even
yeah.
bring that Star Trek shit over here.
Yeah, live long and
Um,
prosper, live long and fuck off.
who would win in a fight? Justice League or Avengers?
Avengers.
Avengers. Justice League is half aliens. Get the fuck out of here. Let's see here. So Quincy actually said, my argument for Jar Jar, um, I will stand by the fact that Jar Jar Binks helped usher in a new generation of Star Wars lovers by being the silly character, much how a lot of movies give a pet to the main character these days, or how they are always, yeah, but that's why people hated him because he was like kind of being a black guy. It's fucked up. Um, so Richard did have one. Uh, what was some shit we got into as kids, but would definitely not want kids to do today? That's a good one.
Do not play beer pong the way that we used to.
No, no, that's a good one.
But I mean,
How
that
would you,
did.
but how did you play beer pong?
How did
If you
I
want me
play
to
beer
ask you.
pong? So I
Yeah.
played beer. We played several different. We're not going to go into the house rules, but we did play Century Pong once, which was epic. But anywho, the rule was you took whatever you were drinking and primarily beer pong, you're supposed to use beer, but there was always those motherfuckers that were like, oh, I don't drink beer, so they put liquor in their cup. That's your fault. You fucked up. Anyways, you'd fill it up right to the first line in the cup, and you had a water cup for your balls, and you would rinse them off, courtesy, and you toss them. And then once that ball landed in your cup, you drink it. Now, 9 times out of 10, yes, you caught mono. You probably got real sick because you were drinking after other people that had been on the fucking table.
So gross, dude.
It
Like
built
the
my
idea
immune.
is the kids just put water in it now. Like it's so much smarter.
It
So much
is, and
smarter. We were so dumb.
I transitioned into the whole using the water in there, but I mean, playing it the way we did, I mean, that built my immune system up. I mean, let's be honest.
True. Well, I don't get sick very often.
No, I don't.
Um, one thing that I definitely don't want kids doing today, just knowing after the Epstein files have been released,
Mm.
um, partially, um, I definitely don't think kids should be playing Manhunt anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Remember we used to just run around at night and hide
In the dark.
in the dark. And our friends who were 10 years old were obligated to just find us. And if you couldn't find your friend, we're just like, dude, he was really good. He's really
Yeah,
good. We'll catch him tomorrow. We'll
you
catch
just
him tomorrow.
yeah, you just ditched your fucking friend. More than
And then
likely, he
like,
got abducted.
like, yo, you seen Johnny? I don't know where Johnny went. Like I haven't seen him in like 3 days.
That's how a horror movie starts. Missing posters start popping up. Johnny's never been seen.
Yeah, that I don't think there's anything else. I think that's the main one for me is just really don't play Manhunt.
Yeah,
Play outside. Don't play Manhunt.
yeah. Please
I did that in the Bronx, bro.
go play outside, but maybe not play Manhunt.
I played Manhunt in the Bronx. That shit is not safe at all. All right. So Sammy put here how excited we were as kids to go to amusement parks and spend all day there, but cry when we heard it's time to go. Then once we became adults and go to one now and think, really? This is what I was excited for? Then get tired walking around for an hour and want to leave. Not to mention the prices for parking, admission, food, and everything else. I disagree. Because I get upset when I hear I gotta go and leave the amusement park. He's like, I spent all that money to go there. I
Oh,
don't want to leave.
oh yeah. I'm getting all my money's worth while I'm there.
All
The difference is though I get to choose when I leave, and then I'm not being picked or told when we're leaving due to our parents are the one that drove us there, and they were technically yes, they were in charge. Now, being a full grown adult, I get to choose when I leave, when I get there, what I do, what I eat. It doesn't matter. I go to the bathroom when I want. I ride the ride as many times as I want without anyone getting in the way.
yeah. See, I have to. I'll suffer through pain Like my back will be thrown out. Like my back will be hurting. Like nope, nope. We're gonna fight through the pain. We're gonna fight through it. We're gonna figure it out. I spent good money, and we're gonna enjoy it. God damn it!
You know what I like to do when I go to those kind of things? And it's kind of it's maybe it makes me a villain, I don't know. But now that I am a man that has no kids, I'm not married or anything like that, so I like to, maybe buy the fast pass, and I walk past the people that are in the fucking line, and I tell them to eat shit, nerd, as I cut them in line. Be like, because
Like
it's like I can pay for this and you can't right now. You get to sit in
you're
line.
poor. You can't
Hey,
afford this.
I'm not doing that.
Ah, ha, ha. You're waiting. This is my third time writing it.
I've ridden it 3 times to their one time that they're still in line.
It's like you go through it one time, you're going back a second time, like, oh my god, it was so much fun. I can't wait to you guys try it again.
I walk past them again. "Damn, you're still waiting? I'll let you know how this goes again."
All right. Any food you guys refused as kids but eat now for Windsor?
Broccoli.
Really?
Yeah,
I've always loved broccoli.
I used to hate broccoli. I love it, I love broccoli now. Same thing with onions. I used to hate onions, love onions now. My
Mm,
taste buds have changed
what was that?
significantly. You keep talking. I can look out my window real quick.
I heard that. I heard that through the speakers. So just so you guys know at home, Nick currently has a tornado watch. So we're gonna see. Is Nick gonna get swept away? Are we gonna hear?
No, it's my neighbor's fucking fuck ass kids, and it's the fucked up fence because of their fucking problem, and they're just being
Get
fucking
off
up.
my lawn, you kids!
I'm about to start fucking Home Alone in the goddamn fence because if something happens, go ahead, fuck around, find out.
Um. Uh. Yeah. Pretty much most of my life, I've avoided the foods I don't like. I still don't like spinach.
Yeah, same.
Ever since I
I
was a
don't either.
kid, I eat raw spinach. Raw spinach is fine because it's like part of a salad. Put
Can't
it on
do
a
it.
burger. It's
Nope.
fine.
Don't.
But like cooked spinach, I can't do. Uh, I don't like turnips.
No.
Never liked them. I don't like. Yeah, just most foods that I didn't like as a kid. Still don't like as an adult. Don't like cherries. Don't like pickles.
You don't
Still
like
don't like
cherries?
mustard.
You don't like
No,
mustard?
I
Mustard.
don't like olives. I don't like olives. Hate
I don't
olives.
like it. Mm-mm.
I'll cook with olives, but I don't eat olives. Um, I hate cat. Like I don't like celery. Hate celery.
I'm not a big veggie person. I mean, I like a certain amount of vegetables, but just not.
Oh, I love vegetables, but I'm very picky about my vegetables. Like I like your basics, your carrots, your broccoli,
Yeah.
cauliflower's great.
Nope.
Um, artichokes. I do like artichokes.
Nope. Nope.
Uh, zucchini. Love zucchini.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, so you're missing out.
Nah, I'm good.
Zucchini on the grill, son.
Nah, I'm
Fire.
good. I'm good.
Um, Kate Chayotine. They made fun of me. They said, "Oh, Zaga never says my name because he's afraid to mispronounce it." Chayotine, Chayotine, Creatine. I don't know. Creatine. Now your name Creatine. Uh, how you imagined adulthood as a kid and what it's really like. Oh man, I just realized what I missed. We missed the space launch.
Okay.
Oh, we're going to the moon, Nick.
That I guess
We're going to the moon.
we've already been. So
Well, it's the first time in 50 years. I wasn't alive then, Nick.
neither was that.
Gosh. Okay, well, you know what I imagined as a kid? I wanted to be an astronaut, okay? And this was an important thing for me.
Go rewatch the
That's what I
video.
imagined adulthood. That's what I imagined. Well, I wanted to watch it live, okay? But instead, dedicated it to this show. I
If it was
imagined adulthood as a kid. I imagined, I imagined it to be a lot way. I did imagine it way worse than what it is right now. I didn't. I mean, I got cool shit.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
36. I'm 36 years old. I got a Ulafala. I got a WWE championship belt. Like I, I got cool tattoos. Like I think I'd be chilling. Like I got a podcast, bro. Like I got a talk show. Like who the fuck would have thought back then as a 10-year-old, like, dude, people will be watching you online and like
Uh,
telling you what to talk about.
that's true.
Like, right? Um, who the fuck would have thought online was the thing? Um, well, no, as a kid, adult, I mean, I don't know. I always thought I didn't want to be an adult. I was like, yo, Peter Pan, take me, please. Uh, yeah, what I thought being an adult was like, I thought it was gonna be like crappy, like you hate your job, you have to go to school all the time. Um, you have to worry you have to worry about taxes way more than you actually do, which really is just you just stress about taxes for like 2 weeks and then that's it.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I did not expect it to be what it is right now. Like I said, I'm 36 years old and I have action figures and toys more than I did when I was a kid. So
Respect that, though.
yes, and now officially a Labubu. So officially. How about you, Nick?
I can tell you definitely a Labubu was not in my fucking future, but I can tell you as a kid, I thought I'd be married with kids and stuff like that. And here I am now, 35, on the cusp of 36. Just like Zaga said, I got tattoos, I've got action figures, comic books galore, I've got costumes because I cosplay, I travel when I want. I got to pay taxes. That sucks. But I eat what I want. So I mean, like, I guess the really downfall is just paying for taxes, paying on shit that doesn't make sense to me, but I pay it anyway so I don't go to jail.
Yeah. I definitely didn't think politics would be as important in adulthood as, it actually is currently, but here we
I
are.
mean, I still stay out of them. Like I don't pay attention
But
to
it's
them
definitely
as
way more prevalent than what I anticipated it to be. Like,
I-
it's everywhere. Like,
is it
politics is
though?
everywhere.
Is it though, or did it just
Dog,
like
go on Twitter, go on TikTok, go on Instagram, and
no no no
scroll
no
for
no no
5
no no
minutes,
no
it's
no
there.
no. You're right. What I'm saying is is the only reason it's prevalent is because the difference in where we are now opposed to where we were when we were kids, there wasn't that much access to this kind of information, stuff like that. And so now with these multitude of platforms and stuff like that,
Our
I
president was getting blown in the Oval Office.
Bill, Bill,
It was
Bill, Bill.
it was pretty big fucking news.
So was
I
Bill.
mean, but I'm saying even now, it's pretty fucking bad. But all right, more positive. Well, not a more positive note. I say this
Yeah.
one for last because I put for the vote, just so you know, I put the Hawaii trip in detail. Try to remember what we talked about on old episodes. You give us topics below, or nerd out, and all nerd related things. Nerd out and all nerd related things won the vote. Um, by the way. So we're gonna end on nerdy things, but uh, one question that was another battle topic. The Avengers versus all the villains they've ever faced, but Thanos doesn't have the Infinity Gauntlet to just snap his fingers and kill everyone. Who wins?
Oh. Well, what are we talking about? Just the villains they fought in movies so far?
I would assume. Oh wait, I would assume the Marvel Cinematic Universe,
Okay, well
just to
then
make it.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. If it's all the villains and if Thanos does not have the Infinity Gauntlet with all the stones, I'm gonna tell you right now. If Ultron did not die, the world would have been fucked. And
Yeah,
I don't even think Ultron because with it being AI, Ultron's not dead. Ultron will be back in the future of the MCU. Ultron was right. That motherfucker came to life for like 2 seconds, scoured the depths of the internet and realized humanity needs to end, and he was very damn well close. He took a fucking country out with ease.
my man said. My man said, "Yeah, you guys suck."
Yeah, like
Which I
there is
mean,
no
is he wrong?
No.
Like,
And
you know
my
why
thing is
everyone's freaked out about AI right now? Because we all know that we're the cancer to the world. It's not anything else. We are the problem. Humans are the problem. Not anything else. Humans.
well,
Because if
in
we
my
left it to the dogs, the chimpanzees, the gorillas, the dolphins, the whales, the world would be perfectly fine.
well, I mean, they kind of did that with Planet of the Apes, but I digress.
No.
But what I will say is Ultron was right and Thanos was right. That's all I'm gonna put it as.
Yeah, I'd agree.
And
I
and
I don't think the Avengers win.
no, and for these three alone, had they done this the third one that I'm about to mention, had they done this third one correctly, Ultron, Thanos, and this one would have decimated by themselves. And that is Gore the God Butcher because he destroys planets.
Yeah, he does.
And if you wanted to throw in a little honorable mention here, Kang alone.
King the Conqueror. Yep.
Kang the Conqueror alone was a goat.
Yeah.
But now we're about to get
Yeah.
Doctor Doom and so on and so
Mm.
forth. So cannot wait.
Because unfortunately, there is no hero that could have really. You have to get like one of the alien superheroes, but none of them are even powerful enough. And Adam Warlock could. Scarlet Witch could really destroy most of them.
Yeah. The Scarlet Witch.
Yes.
Mommy.
Captain Marvel technically could destroy all of them. Technically.
Well, I mean, Ant-Man lodged himself inside Thanos' ass and just expands and then kills him. So, I mean, there's that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. I don't know. I'd watch it though.
Oh, 1,000%.
Watch it all day long. Maybe not that exact part, but
No, I'm watching it through and through.
I guess another nerdy thing we can talk about, Nick, is our predictions for WrestleMania. Because I think the cards are pretty much filled.
I mean, we're what, like 2 weeks out?
I think at this point, yes.
So if we're 2 weeks out, there still technically could be some changes or some shakeups due to either injuries or inevitable storylines. What those may be, injuries you can't really predict because they're injuries. You never know. Different storylines. I'm not 100% sure how that can go. Some of the card is filler.
Oh yeah.
Like don't
Like,
get me wrong.
that-
I like the whole Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio just because that has been going on for about a year and it's overdue. And I want it to
Fun.
I don't want it to, yeah, it'll be fun. I don't want it to be a one and done ordeal. So like I'm hoping that at
SummerSlam.
WrestleMania,
SummerSlam ends that. SummerSlam ends that.
well, there's definitely gonna be a follow up at Backlash. There has to be.
And then SummerSlam ends the whole thing where Demon Finn Balor comes out and destroys the entire Judgment Day.
And I've been from what I've been seeing through the grapevine, I would like to see it. I don't know how it would work. There's two theories that could also happen. So you have Dominic Mysterio going head to head against Finn Balor, which I absolutely love, and I love both of them, so I can't really cheer for either one. So with Dom being with Liv and Liv going against Stephanie Vaquer, if Liv so happens to beat Stephanie Vaquer, which ideally she should, let's be honest, Liv Morgan should beat Stephanie Vaquer.
Yep.
I still see that feud going on because that storyline has got a lot of depth to go with it. So you could potentially see at SummerSlam a Dominic Mysterio, Liv Morgan going against a demon Finn Balor, and La Primera, both demons.
She's a demon, yeah.
Or the wild card is Roxanne Perez turns on Liv Morgan, and you get Finn Balor, who brought in Roxanne Perez to the Judgment Day, and Finn Balor going against Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio at SummerSlam.
I do like that too.
That'd be a fun storyline.
Jade Cargill, Rhea Ripley.
Give me mommy. I hate.
Yeah,
Listen. I hate
I'm
Jade
over-
Cargill and this
I'm
whole
over
faction, and then the whole new
She's
faction.
boring. She's
This
boring.
new faction with Meechin and BFAB, that doesn't make any fucking sense. And the whole I'm that bitch. That's all she's really got. Is she physically capable of doing it? Absolutely. She's a monster. She's in very good shape.
Absolutely. The physique is phenomenal.
But her promos suck. She's a horrible
She's
champion.
not good on the mic.
No,
She's not good. I don't find her in-ring capabilities very well.
No, it's the same moves over and
And
over again.
plus, Mommy's just great. Mommy's always on top.
Honestly,
Um,
I didn't want to see Rhea Ripley even in there. Who I wanted to see, who is still on injury, is Bianca Belair, because that storyline is fun. They have history.
exactly. The two
I
of
would
them
love to
that'd be
see
a great
that.
match.
That would be a great match.
AJ Lee and Becky Lynch.
Give me AJ, because I want to see Becky Lynch go to SmackDown and then go after the women's title of SmackDown.
I think Becky's gonna win it. I don't think AJ beats her 3 times in a row.
I think she could, and I think that's what sends her to SmackDown.
No,
But
that's a
AJ is only on a 2-year contract, and we're coming up on her first year, so she would. So I don't know. Maybe she could hold on to that title, or she goes after a different title, or maybe she does a tag title.
yeah, she's there to put other talent over at this point.
Yeah, she's not there for a long run. She's not trying to be like her husband, CM Punk. She's trying to be. She likes the company. She likes the
Yeah,
way.
just have fun.
Yeah,
Have fun.
and I respect that.
Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams. That was a new one that was just
Yeah.
added last week.
Look, all I'm gonna say is whoop that trick.
Well, yeah, I think he earned it. He deserves it.
Yeah,
Deserves
and
it.
honestly, that's one of the ones I think could change a storyline within the next 2 weeks, because
I think Carmelo deserves a spot to make it a triple threat.
That's exactly where I was going with it, because Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams do already have a pre-rivalry from NXT.
Mm-hmm.
So then, in Sami Zayn, he's good at helping put people over.
I'm
Like,
just so over Sammy.
if Sami doesn't turn heel, what are we doing? Like, Sami's had his run. He's not going to ever be a world champion, respectfully. And I like Sami Zayn. I like his music. I really do like his music, though.
Yeah, it's fun. Oh,
It's
ska.
ska.
It's ska.
Exactly.
It's ska. That's why. He's like it's ska. Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre in an unsanctioned match.
Give me the Samoan werewolf.
Dude, he has to. He has to be. He has to do it.
Listen, Jacob. Well, the thing is, Jacob, he's in great shape after coming back, and not only that, Drew McIntyre is on his way out to go film Highlander the reboot, so he's going to be out for months. So give it to Jacob. I still need to figure out. We still need to know who the fuck attacked him.
Yep, it's gonna be Cody, and Cody's gonna turn heel at the end of this.
I hope so. That is what we are waiting.
Which leads
on.
me to my next one: Cody and Randy Orton.
Listen, I got the voices in my head. Give me the RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah, then give him his 15.
Yeah, and I think he does it, and I think he'll punt Cody Rhodes' head at WrestleMania, and I think that's what's going to help him turn heel.
But I think Randy's gonna like go to shake Cody's hand afterwards, and Cody's gonna like let the voices get to his head.
Yeah, and you're gonna see it as a whole. Yeah, I want to see corporate Cody, like the evil corporate Cody, come back, like from way back when.
I don't care about this match, and I think this is really stupid, and I know where they're going with this, but Seth Rollins and Gunther.
That match alone just pisses me the fuck off.
I'm just so mad.
I'm gonna tell you, I can tell you what I think's gonna happen. I think that
Gunther
Seth gets on the cusp of almost beating Gunther. Braun Breaker will return, spear Seth Rollins, set it up for Backlash. Gunther will beat Seth Rollins, go to SummerSlam, retire Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
Which Brock Lesnar needs to retire anyway. He's not doing anything.
Lesnar, Obafemi. That's the main event. Forget all the other ones. That's the main event.
That's gonna be fun to watch.
That is gonna be the best match of all the matches.
And I know that you and I can agree. Give me the ruler Obafemi.
He has to.
Give me Obafemi. Obafemi is just a beast. He's in great condition. He's an up and coming star. He's got a lot of potential, and I could potentially see Obafemi being in the Money in the Bank, and he could potentially win Money in the Bank.
Yeah, he's gonna run. He'll be a champion by end of year, at least Intercontinental.
I was gonna say definitely Intercontinental champion.
Yeah, because you're not gonna take the championship off of Roman, but that would be because Roman's gonna win against Punk. We both know that.
Yeah, but I don't think that story with Punk and Roman will end there. It's not going to.
Yeah, but Punk and Seth are not over.
No, and see,
We're getting Punk and Seth next year. We have to get it was supposed to be Punk and Seth for this WrestleMania, we know that.
yeah, had Seth not gotten injured, it was definitely gonna be Pepsi Phil and Seth Rollins. Because that's such a good rivalry. They've hated each other for so long, and they actually
Yes.
that's actually even off camera. Like they're cordial off camera, but
They
like
respect each other, but they don't
the,
like each other.
they do not like each other.
No. And that's pretty much. Oh no. Well, let's just get this one out of the way. The irresistible forces: Charlotte Flair and Alexa
Oh,
Bliss, Bailey, Lyra Valkyria, and the Bella Twins. I hope with all my heart that Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss win it because they're the only ones I really care about. I mean, I love Bailey, but I don't care about Lyra Valkyria. I hate the Bella Twins, and you know how I feel about Nia Jax. I won't say
I,
this. I won't
I'm
say it,
gonna
but
be honest
I
with you.
hate Nia Jax.
Who I see winning. I don't see it being Charlotte and Alexis. As much as I love both of them, Charlotte has she's turned face because she came back as heel, and I hated her. She's a great face. Her and Alexis work very well together.
I just
However,
love Alexa Bliss. She's so great.
she is,
She's so
but I
small.
think it's time for them to do single runs again. And so I see
Just
Bailey and Lyra
get
Valkyria
in the
winning the
fucking
title.
get Alexa in the fucking Wyatt 6 at this point. Like, what are we doing? What are
I
we
don't know.
doing?
I just that's who I see winning it. But you're also leaving out, which could potentially be an exciting match, -2.
This is the secret. This is this. I left it for dead last because this is the sleeper match that I think is going to be the most talked about one.
Mhm.
The ladder match, the fatal 5-way ladder match, because ladder matches do not zero. Zero.
Mero.
Yes.
You know what's funny that you
Penta.
say that?
Yeah,
I remember the start of last year. I could go find the message. You did not like Penta.
I didn't because he uses the same like 7 moves every match. Same 7 moves
I
every
get
time.
it, but you've got to. He has great. He's very favored. The crowd loves him. He's
Okay.
I I strut
And I
like
get
him
that.
sometimes. I mean,
But
mero mero.
but Javon Evans,
Boy, the young OG.
way that kid is a star.
He
Star.
is.
And I hope him or Dragon Lee has come out of nowhere and become such a great
You know who
performer
should
in the ring.
you know who should they should and I understand Rusev and JD McDonough are only in there to help put over and kinda
Rusev is there to catch people, and JD McDonough is there to sell.
right. And so, however, if you were to replace one of them, I would have said Ray Phoenix should have been one of the people in there.
But you're not going to put the brothers against each other. You eventually, when Penta does lose that belt, you'll put them in. When he's doing his tag team thing, you'll put the Lucha Brothers together again.
Yeah,
At some point.
yeah, because they're gonna go to AAA.
The Lucha Bros.
Yeah, that makes sense. I keep forgetting
And
about
that'll
AAA.
sell so much. They'll sell so much.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait. That'll be so good. But sometimes I feel like adulting, you need to just take a step back. I'm not gonna lie. I've had a very stressful week. Since I've been back from vacation, I've dealt with the stomach bug. I've worked 6 straight days. I've worked late every single night. I've had some of the most stressful days at work, like just what was going on at work. Um, we had a major home issue. Nick
Oh
knows
yeah.
about this. That's why we couldn't record on Sunday. I'll just we have to replace our entire breaker system because water is going into our breaker box downstairs. And yeah, that's a whole thing. That was unexpected expense that we were not prepared for. So yeah, it's been a very stressful week. And you know what? Sometimes you just gotta reel it back and unwind and nerd out and let the fans take over. And oh, by the way, the new Usos theme is absolutely horrid, and Def Rebel needs to just retire. Just quit.
I've always hated Def Rebel.
Yes. Just want to point that out because I went to run it back, and I'm like, yeah, I don't even want to do that anymore. There's no
But I
running it
still
back.
stand by they had to have it because they're making it all about Jay, and it doesn't need to be all about Jay. Sorry.
Just go back to the old theme. Doesn't have to be
It's
about Jay. Just go back to the old theme.
That's fine. To go back to the old the theme song when they first ran the titles, I'm fine with that.
But they didn't. But that's all I got for today. We have nothing else for right now. We're gonna have to record in a few more days. I actually have I have some things for us to discuss for the last few episodes as we wrap up season 1 of ADHP. And don't worry, I know we're ending on the 24th of April. We will be back June 1st, Friday of June, I think is what I'm aiming for. That way it gives us some time off. And June 5th. That gives us all of May, which is not really time off because we're going to record during that time anyway and save up episodes so we have time to
Space
if we
out.
need to take time. Well, yeah, so if we need to take time off during the season, we can take time off during the season
Yeah.
and not double record. But yes. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun stuff. From now until then. I got some ideas. Got some stuff. Got some planned up here. And even though during the time off, I'm gonna be streaming. I'm doing social media now. It's a bit weird. I don't know. I'll be streaming with Copper. I'm gonna be doing my little Zaga Saga thing. And yeah, things are happening. But Nick, say goodbyes.
Well, we hope that you guys enjoyed this impromptu back to schedule recording. But hopefully you took a lot from this. I hope that you guys enjoyed the hard plastic head flying around. I'm sure will not be the last time it makes an appearance. I almost can guarantee it. And so
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's all I
yeah.
got.
There's gonna be so many dumb purchases made just to get that anger. I saw it in his eyes and in his face, and the joy that filled my heart. Oh, I need it more. Like the day that Nick does eventually pass, and if he does pass before me, I will be up there reading a eulogy. And I will be dragged out of that funeral because they're gonna be like, you can't say these things. I'll be like, but it brought me so much joy to see him angry. Well, he died of a stroke. I know.
You caused it.
I did it. It was me.
It was me, Austin. It was me all along.
But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all had fun. I had a hell of a week. These episodes are therapeutic. They're fun. I have food waiting for me downstairs.
Same
Nice little honey barbecue wrap. I'm very excited to eat. So I'm gonna go veg out. I will see y'all next Friday. Nick, I will talk to you in a few days. And y'all know the drill. If you haven't already, you should first and foremost. Wait, Nick. Wait.
Oh.
They need to go to Discord.
I know. I'm just loading up the cannon.
All right. Well, they need to get on the Discord because I will be having them make more decisions. Because season 2 is going to be all about the community and the fan base. And every single week, there will be something that the fans will be part of. And if you're not part of the Discord, you are not part of the episode. So, plenty of time to join because season 2 is all about the community. So, y'all know what it is. Ready, Nick? Gotta like, gotta follow, and subscribe to ADHP. Yay!
All my friends got past the checkpoint. I'm still here trying to play the game, boy. I don't know how long I can keep this up. Write another song and put it online. Pause and think, am I wasting my time? Start to question, when will it be enough? Searching for my four-leaf clover. One more try till it's game over. Everything's fine. I'll tell myself it just takes time. And what if